Huh. So just tell me. Oh, look at that. A fucking leaderboard. You have my fucking blanket here. You have my. Oh, what's good? I just woke up. I just woke up. I just fucking woke up. So I figured I'd play some WUWA a little bit, do a couple things. Oh, that's right. So now I got 231. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Hey, that's what I'm fucking doing when I play fucking Smash Legends. I'm gonna try this game too. I bought it. It's dark. It's crab Dark Souls. Got some things I want to do. Whoever wants to hear too. Pretty much. Like, Chang Li is still good. Don't get me wrong, Chang Li is still fucking good. Why is it doing this shit? I guarantee it's, again, related to the game filter. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till the fucking next daily quest. Yeah, I've heard crab one. I'm just gonna wait for the next one, I think, to be completely fucking honest. I don't see it paying. I'll just wait the 23 hours. Tomorrow night they'll reset. I don't see the point in playing that right now. Hey, you might appreciate the song here, Sir Fucking Noisy. That's in my controller, would ever work. Let's see. Why is my controller not working? Oh, I know why. It found a controller, so started already. Why is it not working? Battery's at 50%, okay. Let's go, Peter. Yeah, Phoebe. She killed Phoebe. I need to hit out her pull meter first. I'm gonna lock on too. Why am I not dodging that?
Here comes the Zelda bitch with a blaze you can't dismiss. Fire's raining on me.
Can I just do it with Zanny? What about Phoebe? Ah, she died because I fucking didn't dodge right. What happens? And he still kills it. In 2 fucking minutes? That actually ain't too bad, actually, still. That's better. That's better. Here comes the Zelda bitch. Much better. No one died. And Zelda fucking bitch over there did not do her death stance. She didn't teleport as fucking much and everything else. Like, you gotta fucking love that through holograms. I'm gonna go fight the other top holograms now. These are the more challenging ones, but I still have place in my heart for the old ones. No, Noisy, all right, Griffith. No, Noisy, you missed it earlier today when we were streaming. So, Daniel came in and was like, hey, did you see the new Saintontas video? I was like, no, I don't fucking watch Saintontas. And he was trying to tell me that he's trying to say that the WUWA elemental system is fucking perfect. And you know what? I know for a fact, but even you would probably disagree with that one. Just as much as me. Oh, fuck. I didn't parry. Oh, I deserve to die for that. I didn't parry. Oh, no, they don't, but the thing is that they're not elemental damages. That's the thing. The thing is that they're not elemental damages, though, Noisy. They're not. They're debuffs. They're not actually an elemental system. Like, I probably end up actually giving fucking Genshin more praise on their elemental system than fucking WUWA, because it's actually an elemental system. Well, let's go through it real quick again, okay? Now we got people here, and it's not fucking like too, because most of my people are fucking overseas anyway. Don't watch them anyway. But this is where I wanted to get with Noisy on, because I want Noisy's fucking full opinion on this shit. Because Noisy, Vez, and a few others, I've been to the stream since the very fucking beginning and recognizing everything. And typically we have different opinions, but we all kind of have a similar agreement in certain cases. And I think this is one of those ones that we have. So, from what Daniel was explaining to me, is that Saintontas, and I'm not going to watch a video to go confirm or deny this. I'm going to trust what Daniel said. Daniel is saying that compared to Genshin, WUWA has a better elemental system than Genshin Impact. Whereas WUWA does not have an elemental system, to be completely honest. Like, it don't have the best elemental system, because its elemental system is not really an elemental system. It is just basically saying, if you fight the same type against the same type, you got a fucking higher, you know, defensive wall than if you fight against any other type. There's no advantage or disadvantage in to be completely fucking honest. So, best way to explain this is that in Pokemon, it's an elemental system that has ailments, it has status effects, pretty much all built into one. So when you look at something like that, in all fucking honesty, take Squirtle and Charmander, put them on the screen. Noisy is fighting me right now. He's got Charmander. I'm fighting him with Squirtle. Who has the elemental advantage? I have the elemental advantage because water beats fire, means fire is weak to water. He's at a disadvantage because water is stronger than fire. Now, when it comes to debuffs, status effects, ailments, and everything else, that could be all put into a different fucking category, from poison, which is an ailment, to debuffing, to being like, I'm going to lower your defenses with this. That is a whole separate element. If I fight, you know, his Charmander with Pikachu or Geodude, which is a rock type and electric type, I don't have an advantage. We are on a level playing field. There is no advantage and there is no disadvantage in that terminology, because water versus fire is going to be the weakness. In WUWA, there is no actual element that beats another element. So, per se, I'm going to say that aerial fucking masters are going to be, you know, grass type. And I'm going to say Changli is fire type. Fusion versus arrow, right? So, if I go fight, you know, Changli against the monkey, I'm not at an advantage. I don't have an advantage over it. My elemental system does not fucking matter. The only time the elemental system matters in WUWA is to say that, oh, if you you go fight GM with the fucking monkey, then at that fucking point in time, you're fighting a 40% defensive wall. That's it. If I go fight Infernal Rider with Changli, it's a 40% defensive wall. It's now, you know, going to be a harder fight, because two elements that are the exact same just produces a 40% defensive wall on the element, so I don't do as much damage to them because we're both the same fucking type. But if I go play Spectra, I go play Arrow, I go play fucking Havoc, I go play Electric, you know, Electro. All of these elements in the game against fucking Infernal Rider, except for Fusion, they all have the same advantage over it. They all got a fucking 10% defensive wall. He's now got a 10% defensive wall against it. That's the elemental system. That's 100% the elemental system, and that's it. And that's like, in one case scenario, it's kind of base because it is better because you don't have to fucking think about your team per se as hard. In Genshin, from what I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been fucking since 2020 since I fucking played it, actually, and I'm pretty sure that I could find a friend who could tell me fucking the actual information around it, but I understood that like the Abyss Tower, or whatever you want to call it, basically our version of Tower Adversity and thing, you want to make sure you had a team that was dedicated around what you were doing. So you may be like, okay, I need to make sure that my team has a fire type, it needs to have a water type, and it needs to have an electric type in order to complete this, because certain characters need to be doing certain things, but I need the buffs and everything else from this. Because you're going to be going ahead and going fight enemies that legitimately have an advantage to certain things. So you need to have an advantage over them, not just in buffing, but in an elemental system. So if you want to go fight a fire slime, you want to make sure you have a character who is doing water. You just don't care only about the buffing, you care strictly about also being at an advantage. What WUWA has done is WUWA has legitimately toned down and dumbed that entire scenario completely down. The introduction of spectral fragile, aerial erosion, this kind of shit, in all fucking complete honesty, these aren't any kind of like, you know, hey, me having spectral fragile means I got a fucking elemental fucking buff now. No. Because all it is a debuff or a buffing. That's it. It's categorized completely different than what you might actually customize it to. Like, even the debuffing and the buffing in the game, in all complete honesty, is really the core mechanics of WUWA. There's no fucking large thought pattern that goes really behind it. Area erosion, if an enemy's got area erosion on it, like with the other one. The new sub DPS character coming in, fucking Druid bitch. Well, Druid bitch right now is pretty much going to, how can I put this? Her area erosion, everything, she's going to lower the aerial resistance on an enemy. So now that aerial damage does more damage to that character. It's not a aerial element, its whole system. It's still a debuff saying that, hey, look, we're just gonna make it to where area has a little bit more of an advantage when it never had one before. Since 1.0, like, it's been fighting pretty much, you know, a system of characters. It's been just like this. There's not anything that is drastically says that this is an elemental system. Like, legitimately, like I said, WUWA, to me, I think that WUWA and Genshin, when it comes to an elemental system, and I haven't, like I said, I haven't really played Genshin except back in 2020, so I don't really completely fucking remember it, but I mean, I'm sure I'm not wrong, is that I think like Genshin, because I got upset with it for a little bit, is like I got to worry about all kinds of statuses, debuff statuses, fucking buffing statuses, plus elemental statuses and everything, to where I feel like I played a Final Fantasy fucking game. And To some people, they like that kind of shit, okay? And you know what? I felt like in some cases back in the day, you know, it's just too fucking much. I just want to go in and go, I don't give a fuck. I'm playing, the character I was playing back then was Razor. I don't give a fuck Razor's fucking electric. I just want Razor to go in and go fucking go ham. I want him to go boom, boom, boom. He's fucking Nero from fucking Devil May Cry. You know, he's got the fucking claw. I want to see him go beat some ass. Like, if you're going to try to align, like, elemental system, we're not there yet. I mean, I think, like, Kura will fucking fix that shit more in the upcoming patches and everything else, and then there will start being more of an elemental system, but I'm going to be completely fucking honest. I think it's going to be still like it is right now. It's going to be simple and easy to fucking understand. It's going to be simple and easy to fucking work. Like, WUWA's not designed on the aspect of understanding a large, deep mechanical fucking system. WUWA is basically gacha games for dummies when it comes to its system. Once you actually incorporate the knowledge of how to play the game, what works, what doesn't work, it's pretty much holds your hand throughout the entire fucking process, and you come into it and then you realize that, you know what, it is legitimately very simple of a system. That, I'll put it like this. Best example, Guilty Gear XR versus Guilty Gear Strive. They're two different fucking games completely. Guilty Gear XR, high fucking execution rate. You're going to be having to learn a lot about your character to be able to master your character. You're going to need to learn a lot about the Gatling combo routes from them, because every button gattles from one to the other. It is completely, you are open to interpretation, to your combos, to your executions, however the fuck you want. It is very much a a very clean cut, more than, you know, customizable system on terms of how you want to master your characters. Strive comes out, which is the same game, right? It is Guilty Gear. It just has the title at the bottom, Guilty Gear 4 Strive. You play that, you realize that everything you learn from Guilty Gear X, from Guilty Gear Accent Core, Guilty Gear X Accent Core, from Izuka even, and other games, that none of this shit matters no more. Now we have it to where the Gatling system has been completely ripped apart to make it so that it is basically point dead, brain dead, easy to understand what you have to learn in order to survive, what you have to do. True interpretations of your combo, true, you know, hey, I'm mastering my character around doing this style of combat, is now completely fucking gone. Now the game's holding my hand and telling me, this is how you want to play the game, this is how you want to play this character, this is how this character works. We're not going to give you all the Gatling route options, we're not going to do all the stuff like we did before. We're going to simplify it enough just so that way you're on par with everybody else. That whether you're competitive or whether you're casual, you're all both playing the same fucking game, and you don't have to worry about someone over mastering a character. And that's basically WUWA versus fucking Genshin, in my personal opinion. Is that WUWA, a reason why a lot of people like it over fucking Genshin, is because it's very simplistic in its core concept. It is very casualized. It's very, this is how you want to play this team. This is how you want to work with this. There's some, you know, expression that you can do with the game. You can build some weird ass fucking teams, stuff like this. But in general, if you got fucking Zani, you're going to want to have a, you know, like you're gonna want to have aerial rover or Phoebe in order to truly work with that, to make it work. It's very hand holding. It tells you pretty much what you're going to be doing. And that's why, like I said, when it comes to the elemental system, when it comes to, you know, the debuffing and everything else, all of this is just flashy little fucking pretend bullshit that really at the end doesn't fucking matter. Because you're not going to be getting a fucking huge fucking advantage disadvantage kind of deal. If anything, what they are going to be doing with like special, like what they're doing with spectral fragile aerial erosion is practically just putting tower adversity. If I want to really think about it, they're putting tower adversity into the characters. So especially with aerial erosion. So basically, like this chick right here, like this chick. Fuck. That's gallery area. This chick, she's gonna have a gun that's going to lower for like 12 seconds aerial resistance. She's going to boost your aerial damage by 40 fucking percent. She's going to be boosting everything for the other one. With Rover, aerial rover coming in, he's going to provide 3 more stacks of aerial erosion. That is not unique to the aerial characters. It's going to be unique to one fucking character that's coming in, which is the god fucking character, Zelda bitch, who is going to be taking aerial erosion debuff and multiplying that shit 100% per fucking stack and doing fucking a shit ton of fucking damage. She's still going to be, you know, working on being buffed. She's working on a fucking system of debuffs and fucking buffs. That is what is going to be coming into. She goes fight the Fergarian monkey. Yeah, the Fergarian monkey. Unless she has the other one with her who can lower the fucking resistance down by fucking 12%, which would drop that down from 40% defensive wall down to what? Fucking 32? Oh, no, let's see. 38% or some shit like that, to where she'll do a little bit more damage. She's still going to be at a disadvantage against thing, but she's not going to be at any more or less of an advantage against Infernal fucking Rider or anything else that is not an aerial system, an aerial fucking character, the enemy you're going to be fighting. To me, an elemental system is basically saying, hey, look, water beats fire, fire beats ice, fucking goddamn grass is going to beat fucking ground, go beat electric basically because, you know, whatever. You know, you're going to make a system that is rock, paper, scissors at that point. That's an elemental system. It's fucking Pokemon. You have a clear advantage when you're playing an element. There is no advantages and there's no advantages. It's only disadvantages if you play against certain types. That's it. Spectral versus Spectral, so 40% wall. Electric against electric, 40% wall. That's it. That's it. But if I fight fire against electric, if I fight, you know, aerial against fucking electric, if I fight fucking Spectral against electric, they're really, in all honesty, before any debuffing or any buffing happens, they're at a same level playing field. There's no clear advantage of why the fuck you should play it that way. Yeah, she does it with Spectral out, but you see, that's again what you're talking about, Spectral Frazzle, and what you're talking about area erosion. They're debuffing and buffs. In a sense, that's status effects. That's nothing to do with element. That's really what the fuck that is. That's buffing the fact that you're getting more stacks, and you're basically using that as a fucking status effect to go ahead and do more damage. You're not. It's not at all advantages. There's no stun locking. There's no like burn fucking effect or anything that comes from it that clearly says the reason why you want to play this character. It's just an effect. It's not an elemental scenario. Like, it's really not an elemental. It's really not an elemental fucking, like, in any regards. Like I said, I'm playing Pokemon here. Like, if I'm thinking elements, I'm playing Pokemon. I'm playing Final Fantasy in my fucking head. If I'm playing a fire type against, you know, a water type, I'm at a complete fucking disadvantage. My ass is fucking hammered in here. I'm going to fucking really be fucking hurting. I'm already debuffing myself because I'm a fire type against a water type. That doesn't exist in this game. Traditional systems for element type does not work. It's like playing Final Fantasy X, and I remember, what was his fucking name? What was his fucking name? The fucking one that wanted to fuck Yuna. Because I was a kid when I fucking played this shit, and I was so fucking confused for the longest time, and then I figured it out after a while, and I was able to beat it. But Seymour, his guy's fucking name was Seymour. Fucking Seymour, motherfucker, was like a fucking zombie fucking type. He was an undead fucking motherfucker. And I couldn't kill the fucking zombies. The fucking zombie-like fucking characters that was being spawned in him. Until I realized, instead of fucking attacking him, I was using Yuna to fucking heal him. That's how I did fucking damage. I would heal the motherfucker because that was what it was. So I fucking switched out my team. I fucking took Titus and everything else that were fucking like not doing shit, and I fucking developed fucking a team that was based around healing and doing holy fucking damage versus doing fire and anything else, because I was now at a clear fucking advantage to fucking beat fucking Seymour. Because everything else was practically doing nothing. It was doing little to no fucking damage. It was completely fucking, I have to learn what element right now do I need that legitimately is going to save my fucking ass. All the new echo types are doing is they're just adding a status effect. They're not adding like a true elemental advantage or disadvantage. In Genshin, I mean, it makes fucking sense. If I'm a fire type and the fucking slime's a fucking water type, slime's gonna do more fucking damage to me because it's a fucking water type. And it makes sense that if I turn over to electric type fucking character against a water type fucking slime, that I'm gonna do more fucking damage to it because, well, electricity is gonna beat the shit out of water. You get what I'm saying? It's its own little subsystem. Here in a second. I'll fix that. I think all I gotta do is this. Just deactivate and activate. Did I fix it? Yeah, it's just deactivate and reactivate. That's the Elgato system. Elgato fucking fucks up every now and then, so I just gotta deactivate and reactivate. Like I said, to go ahead and say that WUWA has the best elemental system over fucking Genshin is absolutely a misinformational. It's misinformation because, to be completely honest with you, there is no elemental system in WUWA right now. There is none. So to say that is completely misinformation. To say that Wuthering Waves has a more simpler but better fucking system because you don't have to overthink about the processing of elemental types, you know, like we're not worried about elemental types, we're not worried about per se debuffs or buffing in the game, we're just worried about fucking playing the game. It's a better fucking answer, in my personal opinion, to which would say that WUWA is better. To me, what makes WUWA better is that it is completely simple. It's completely fucking easy. It is completely great for any fucking brand new person to come in, skip every fucking tutorial, and you can visually understand what is what. You're not bound to having to play a certain type against a certain type per se of element. You're not bound to fucking worrying about doing certain debuffs or buffing. You're not bound to none of this. It is very casualized. It's a very simple mechanic to where it's telling you that we want you to focus more on the gameplay than worrying about all the other nonchalant shit that would be in a traditional RPG. Yes, this is Zanny's song. The element does affect teams who's buffed a bit. Again, that is again not an element effect, that is a buffing effect. Because if I play a team like, okay, here's another fucking prime example, right? If I play a team like, let me put Changli here, put fucking this team together, deploy this team. I got Glacio, I got fucking Spectral, I got fucking Fusion. Okay? Fucking Shorekeeper is not going to be buffing Spectral fucking damage only. She is buffing effects. Her effects that she's buffing is crit rate, crit damage. Fucking more attack, right? That is fucking completely generic that fucking Changli uses. The only thing that fucking JJ buffs is going to be glacial damage. However, her other side effect is resonant skill, which fucking Changli uses the main of. At that point in time, again, you have more at an advantage when you have the effects. Elemental system, just because I give fucking Carlotta a fucking glacial damage boost, again, all the elemental system is just additional fucking damage. It's just another form of attack. Like, that's the point that I guess I'm trying to make here, is that in terms like this, when you look at something like this, I look at, okay, even POC's got this fucking down path. You have heavy attack, basic attack, res liberation, physical damage, glacial damage, fusion damage, right? You got all this kind of shit. Fusion damage is no more of an advantage against fucking anything in this game than glacial damage is. It's just another form of attack. That's it. That's it. Basically, it's the same exact thing as heavy attack. It's the same thing as basic attack. It's the same thing as fucking attack in general. It's just that Changli does fusion damage. Carlotta does glacial damage. So I'm just buffing another fucking stat, which increases damage. If the sub DPS would just boost fucking heavy attack or basic attack, it's the same thing. Again, if I go against an aerial fucking Echo as a fusion fucking character, I'm not at an advantage, nor I'm at a disadvantage. If I go fusion against Electro, I'm not at an advantage, nor am I at a disadvantage. I go fusion against Spectro, nor am I at an advantage or a disadvantage. If I go fusion at fucking Havoc, I am not at an advantage or at a disadvantage. Physical, not at, same shit, all the way down. There is no advantage or disadvantage. The only disadvantage that I get from playing a fusion character is if I fight against a fusion-based Echo. Because it has a 20 to 40%, 20% I think for normal Echoes and 40% defensive wall against my character because it's a boss and it's against fusion. So Infernal Rider, Chang Li is at full disadvantage. If I fight her against Monkey, Tempest, Crownless, Laurel, any of the other fucking characters that does not have a fusion element based behind it, guess what? There's no advantage or disadvantage. We're at neutral. We're playing neutral now. So anything that buffs my fusion damage just buffs my fusion damage. It's not an elemental system. Elemental system, I think, has always been captivated since long even before fucking Pokemon. It's a game of rock, paper, fucking scissors. Water beats fire. Fire beats grass. Fucking water's beaten by electric. Ground beats electric. I mean, it's an elemental system of rock, paper, scissors. I have clearly, that's the clear indication on it. WUWA just plays on buffing and debuffing. That's really all it fucking plays on. There is no other elemental system that comes in that says that this or this is more of an advantage against something else. That's why I cannot use that argument to say that WUWA is better than Genshin because it has a better elemental system. WUWA has a better fucking system in general, because when it comes to its buffing and debuffing, it's very simplified. But the casual person has a visual representation on this to completely understand 110% what the fuck they're doing. And they're not limited to their options. Because if you're a person that, you know, you have a fucking team that you like GN, okay? You like your aerial team with GN. You're not, the only thing you're at disadvantage of is the fucking monkey boss right now, or against fucking Zelda bitch. Anything that's an aerial fucking, has an aerial fucking element to it. That's the only thing you're disadvantaged. Otherwise, you can go fight Crownless with GN and go wipe the fucking floor its ass with GN. No issues. There's nothing in the game that tells you, okay, well, look, hey, look, you would really want to play Jinshi here because you're at more of an advantage against Crownless with Jinshi. Jinshi's going to do more damage than fucking GN to this certain type of element. Because we're playing rock, paper, scissors. The rock, paper, scissors game is gone in WUWA. It's been taken out. Now you're left with playing a game based on mechanics and buffing and debuffing. Oh, you want Frozen Fucker? I'll give you Frozen Fucker. I mean, we made Zelda bitch song, which is this. Don't know why. I just fucking wanted a song that said in the fucking lyrics, "Here comes Zelda bitch." But this is a song you want right here. You want Frozen Fucker. Here you go. You got that. You got Frozen Fucker. Here you go. I'll give that to you. Hence the elemental word in quotes. Right, I understand. That's why, like I said, okay, And you know what? I'm just gonna mark myself as a new fucking category. I am going to be the Saintontas fucking Disprover. Because while he's right, again, here's another scenario. While he's right, he's wrong. Because again, it's misinformation. Because what he should be saying is that WUWA has a better system when it comes to buffing and debuffing, and it has no elemental bounds that fucking holds a person to really play in par a rock paper scissors game, which legitimately says, hey, look, our game's not in any which way, shape, form bound to fuck you. Because let's just say that, like, let's just say you're a person that never pulls for an electric character at all. You don't want no fucking electric character. You don't want to play fucking electric character. You don't want to play the fucking, you don't want to play Calchero. You don't want to play Yao, right? Because there is no elemental system that requires, you know, that gives you the advantage or disadvantage type deal in that regard. Well, it doesn't give you an advantage. It's type deal. You can fucking skip every fucking electric character in this fucking game and you can still fucking beat the game's content. You're not required to have an electric type character that can actually beat Wuthering Waves, beat the Tower Versity. That you really fucking need this element to fucking beat it. Whereas I believe in Genshin, if there is a thing where it's like, hey, this tower is made for you to play as an electric character or whatever, to beat it with an electric character, you really fucking want an electric character. Because you're going to be really fucking pressured for time, because an electric character is the only thing that is really going to do any fucking damage in that fucking tower. The other characters might do damage, but they're not going to be doing any kind of advantage damage in that entire scenario. Whereas in WUWA, you look at the tower and you don't have an electric character, doesn't fucking matter, because none of the characters have a disadvantage against really any fucking other elemental type except their own. As long as you're not fighting same elemental type against same elemental type, you just pick whatever other elemental type there is, you're fine. You're fucking perfectly fucking fine. So wait a second. So they're saying from the testing and everything that Sanwa is going to be better than Aerial Rover. So does that mean that Zelda bitch is, Amazon bitch is going to have basic attack damage based on it? So then even if you don't want to use Sanwa, then you probably could fucking even go ahead and change it over to like someone like Mortefe or some shit. That's whatever. When she comes out, I'm gonna do my own testing and I'm gonna do my own fucking team from it. I don't care. Let me, like, I'm not gonna be able to do my own team. Let me be completely fucking fair and honest. Wuthering Waves is gonna hold my hand and it's gonna tell me what I need to fucking do. Let's be fucking completely honest. I get fucking Amazon titties, and the other character, WUWA's gonna tell me whether or not I'm using aerial, rover, sandwall, or whoever. It's going to tell me exactly. It's going to hold my hand and tell me exactly how the team is going to be built. Like, all this idea of like learning about testing, learning about what characters to put with what, and all this other stuff, that don't fucking matter in WUWA, man. Again, that kind of makes more of a what you just basically stated there. What you're stating right now, Rose, is basically we're having a conversation because Saintontas basically said that WUWA has a better elemental system than Genshin Impact, right? You just proving my fucking point there that at that fucking point in time, you and I had this conversation yesterday in the last couple of days about like aerial rover with the character plus the sub character, the next character coming in, all this other shit of what we should be doing. And you're just proving pretty much yet again that for me in this particular case, elemental damage ain't gonna fucking matter at that point. You're looking at fucking, again, status effects. That's going to be better. Status effects that's going to be buffing the bitch rather than worrying about fucking anything in regards to her element. Exactly. No one gives a fuck about elemental damage. You're not forced with elemental damage. This is again why I say Saintontas likes to make videos and likes to discuss things like this that have no relevance to the situation. And anyone who's brand new to WUWA is getting misinformed. What the best way of saying it is, yes, WUWA has the best elemental system in terms that there is no fucking elemental system. That's it. That's why WUWA is fucking better. You know what's funny? What?
Guests of the unkind.
Yeah. 100%. Again, that's the argument. Argument is that elemental system is a rock paper scissors game that does not exist in WUWA. And the only time elements even matter again is tactical hologram boss. You can still do it, don't get me wrong, you can still fucking do it, but you don't want to fucking fight the fallacy of the fallen with Zani. You don't want to fucking do it because you're just hurting yourself because you're fighting a 40% defensive wall where any other fucking element is going to get a 10% fucking defensive wall or 20%, whatever the fuck it is. I think it's 10%, right? Clearly, any other element, electric, fire, fucking arrow, whatever, is at an advantage against Spectrum. Because elemental system does not exist in the game. That's why, like I'm saying, the more I hear this kind of fucking bullshit, the more I'm just gonna call it out. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna call it out. I played this game long enough to fucking realize within the first fucking 3 months that it don't fucking matter what like I said earlier, WUWA is a game that you can legitimately, if you're not a person that likes, let me just put it this way, right? Let me go over here to gallery. if you're a person that does not like Havoc, you don't like Rashia, you don't like anything Havoc, you don't like Rashia, you don't like Camellia, you don't like jellyfish titties right here, right? What other characters is there? You don't like Tao Chi, you don't like Danjin, you don't like none of these characters. Guess what? You never have to pull for this elemental type characters ever in your fucking life. You don't need them. They're not going to prevent you from beating the fucking game, from doing in-game content. Not having that character is not going to prevent you. Not having that type is not going to prevent you in any which way, shape, form from completing any content in the game. Dude, any fucking weapon would be good on Cal. Like, you know, let's say, okay, let's talk element, right? We're talking element here. Let's talk Pokemon. In Pokemon, I don't know how new Pokemon is, but I know the original 151 fucking Pokemon. That is the Pokemon fucking series. I know that's the fucking Pokemon games I know. And I know that in general, my teams that I built in fucking Pokemon, the 6 fucking Pokemon that I would fucking uphold, was each of a different element type. It would be my favorite fucking Pokemon, like a fucking Raichu. And it would be a Pokemon that I liked that was of each different element, because I don't know what fucking in the Pokemon League, I don't know what the fuck in terms of gym battles I'm gonna go fight in Pokemon, but I want to make sure that I have an answer to any fucking solution that comes to me that clearly gives me an advantage over my fucking opponent. Again, rock, paper, scissors. Again, and I don't know how much I gotta stress this, but in Wuthering Waves, elemental don't matter. It's just like, oh no, fucking Kuro summons Crownless. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, well, you summon Crownless. I don't use Camellia. I throw in Changli. It's going to kill it. Oh no, I'm going to throw in Jian. It's going to kill it. Oh no, I'm going to throw in some fucking other fucking character that is not a Havoc element. And guess what? I am already right now at a clear advantage than me using Camellia. That is the point of Wuthering Waves' entire fucking elemental system. Just don't fucking fight with the same element. If the element is fusion, if the element is spectral, the element is whatever, you don't particularly want to fight that element with the same element. Not saying you can't, not saying you can't do it, but you just, in general, just don't want to fucking do it. I mean, how fucking easy is that? Whereas in Genshin, you know, in Genshin with Tower, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, because like again, I don't play fucking Genshin, I don't care for Genshin, but everything that I remember in Genshin is you want to have on your team certain elemental types because they're clearly going to be more of an advantage in the Tower of fucking Abyss if you have an electric character fighting water fucking based fucking slimes or some shit. Because it's clearly going to do more fucking, it's going to be clearly at a more advantage and it's going to do more damage than any of the other characters. So you basically want to make sure that you have a team of multiple elements pretty much. Again, WUWA does not have any kind of advantage or disadvantage really, except for the same type. It's not saying that, okay, I don't want to fight, because where the elemental system would actually matter at in WUWA would be per se, if I go fight Crownless, we already know that I have to get rid of clearly Camellia. If I fight it with Jian, if I fight it with Chang Li, let's just say they had, instead of a 40% defensive wall, they get a 20% defensive wall they got to fight. But if I fight it with Jinshi, it's weak to fucking Spectro, so Jinshi fucking beats it faster. That's an elemental system. That's an element system. That is what is not in WUWA. I'm not sure if that's still in Genshin. I'm not, because I remember being told that that was something in Genshin you had to worry about in the beginning and shit. I'm not sure it's like that, but my basis on elemental fucking shit is Final Fantasy. It's the general terminology of what elements is. That's why I'm gonna say, again, we're at a point where, objectively speaking, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because what you're talking about makes absolutely no fucking sense, because it does not exist. Saying that WUWA has the best elemental system when it clearly does not have an elemental system is, again, misinformation. That the elemental system is really does not exist. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick because I got fucking take a number 2. So give me a sec, I'll be right back.
her name when shadows fall. Dungeon's wrath shall conquer all. With a psychotic blade she'll make her way through darkness and death, come what may. High stakes, high thrills, the risk is her game. No one escapes her, no evil remains. She is the berserker with an endless thirst. In the dead of night she strikes first.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. What ULO level is everybody? Oh man, I mean I'm fucking past fucking 80. I'm pretty sure a lot of the guys in here is past 80. Just need to do this one. Wait, did I not confirm results already? I already confirmed it. All right. Like, I hate being this guy, but at the same point in time, I like being this guy.
Tiny claws, big disaster. Wings too small, but he's moving faster. Rolling chaos, tail like a bat, head first to the ground. Imagine that. He ain't flying, he ain't wise. No thoughts bouncing in them eyes. Draconic doom with a vacant stare. Breaks the laws of physics without a care. Small dragon, retarded dragon. Spinning, dodging, brain cells lagging, not high, just dumble. Look at him soar, but smashes his skull. Now you're airborne, hardcore.
Leave it to me.
Be reduced to cinders.
No spell, there's no ancient lore, just blunt force trauma and a fractured floor. Headbutt, hurricane, breeze, pure fail. Yeeted your team with his noodle tail. He coming in hot.
Oh, you gotta forgive everybody, Griffith. They're all fucking arguing about fucking Danjin and shit now, it seems like. Like, even that shit doesn't fucking matter to me. Like, people who fucking are the insane Danjin mains. I mean, it's cool, but who gives a fuck? I agree with you on that one too, sir. Fucking Sir Arthur, there is no hardcore mechanics in this. Like, this was an argument that we made a long time ago, okay? You're talking about skill like, you know, mid-tower, hazard zone. I think it's great, to be honest. I think it is great that people create their own little challenges, such as, hey, I'm going to be soloing the middle tower with Danjin. I'm going to solo it with this character, whatever. Hey, that's fucking great as shit. But in all general, the thing is that in general, games like, let's say, Metal Gear Rising, Dark Souls, I guess you want to say like a game in general that you probably like that is over gacha gaming. That's not a gacha game per se, but a general fucking game in general, Ninja Gaiden, whatever. Why? How can I put this? Typically, games provide those types of challenges that gives you a reward, like a trophy at the end and everything. Hey, you fucking did this. This is awesome. This is great. You know, the fucking developers themselves enforced a challenge upon you. Whereas in WUWA, there is no enforced challenge. And then I know that the argument is, well, WUWA is a gacha. But I hear the argument all the time. I hear the argument all the time that everybody's like, well, WUWA is a game before it's a gacha. Well, I have yet to see WutheringWaves really implement a system that provides challenge. And what I mean by that is that they did. I don't see it anymore. And I'm not talking about the tactical hologram bosses. It was a one-time, it's like, tactical hologram bosses are a one-time fucking deal. This is a one-time deal that I wish would be reset. That not reset, but like, you know, once every month, make it a whole new challenge, per se. was when we had the overdrive zone. This shit. Right? This right here. When this first fucking came out, this legitimately was like, we were all excited. This is like, this was determining us. Like, look, I even beat the Fallacy of the Fallen with the fucking Spectral team. This was all completely Spectral. But this right here was originally like, they included something new and it said, here's a challenge to all your shit. We're gonna make enemies, you know, level 100 fucking, and you just gonna go in here. And we were like level 80 at the time when this was fucking still there, level 90s, beginning 90s, and this shit was so fucking fun. The developers created a fucking challenge for us. I mean, it's great if you can make your own challenges. That's fucking amazing and shit. But I still feel like at the end of the fucking day, like, hey, where is the actual fucking challenges that y'all were doing in the beginning that showcased off pretty much what the game really its focus was? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was regarding this as like, this proves that you need skill, that you need to be a god character, you need to really focus on your echoes, you really need to focus in general your play style. Who remembers Vanilla Scar in a tower, man? The fucker that fucking beat the shit that they nerfed. I was one of the people that fucking beat the original. I know fucking Noise that thing also beat the original before they nerfed it. What's up, Dave? We were talking about your stuff earlier about the elemental thing, about elemental shit being, you know, what it is now. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, Overdrive, when it first came out and we had like the characters we had originally and shit, like, it was a fucking beautiful fucking thing. And that was like one of the things that I fucking really cared for. Tactical hologram bosses is something that I give a fuck about in this game. Problem though is that when there's no more incentive to continue playing it, I mean, the game gets dry. The game legitimately gets dry because, like, again, record wise, what is the point of continuing playing tactical hologram bosses when you already beat them? What's the point of going to play Overdrive Tower when you already did it and there's no reset? There's nothing about it. There's no like additional mode or something that comes in. Granted, from my understanding, they're going to be adding like older echoes now into the new tactical hologram fucking dojo area over there. But regardless, this has shown to me that while Wuthering Waves is still, don't get me wrong, it's still a good fucking game, it's very fucking still fucking casualized. It still kind of sucks. It's still not perfect. Like, I left this fucking game for over like 30 some days or whatever, like 40 or so days. I don't know how long I fucking left the game. I left the game for a good bit of time. I didn't fucking do none of the content. I came into it and I still was able to complete all the fucking content that I fucking missed within like 3 days. I was still able to 100% the fucking maps in 3 fucking days. Like I said, like Whimpering Waste is a new mode. That other fucking thing is a new mode too. What was it? We have the Tata holograms. That's done. This is one of the ones that resets weekly. This is another one that resets weekly, right? Yeah, both of these. Excuse me, this is monthly now. This is remain for 21 days. So this is gone. This is like a monthly fucking thing, I guess. I thought this was weekly. Does this reset weekly? No, whatever. This right here is not like, this is the new weekly combat trial. This is not weekly. Okay, so this is weekly. This right here, I got stuff to do every week, but in fucking 1 day, this is done. I got fucking 3 days till this is there. Let me put it this way. I understand what your point's going to be. I understand what your point's going to be about unborn echoes are valuable for pre-farming echoes, but I'm going to be completely honest here. Dude, I didn't pre-farm for fucking Zanny or whatever and I thought I was going to be at least spending, 2-3 weeks farming echoes. Echoes now, Girl has fucking changed the entire fucking algorithm, I guess, of what you get. Because I'm not sure about you, but for me, echoes are not like they used to be. Farming echoes is not like it used to fucking be. At all. It's much fucking easier now. Like I have not painstakingly sat here trying to find certain echo types with certain substats and fucking bitched about it. Like, especially like with Zanny. In like 2 days, I got these echoes, and these echoes are fucking actually fucking, in my personal opinion, fucking brilliant as fuck. When you look at a fucking echo type that's like, right here. Crit damage of 15%, crit rate of 6.9, energy region. Yeah, I could have a better fucking thing, but I mean, I got the crit damage on this one. I got a 16.2 crit damage, 7.5 crit rate with heavy attack damage bonus. I got attack, 16.2 crit damage. Like the substats, I don't know what the fuck has happened, but these are fucking good fucking substats. This is fucking like a day and a half of me just going farming one set of echoes, doing the Tansit fields and fucking popping them, and I didn't even waste all my fucking tuners and shit. Like it used to be a pain in the fucking ass to get the fucking substats. Oh, good night, Griffith. It's not like it fucking used to be. Dude, I feel like back at fucking 1.0, we fucking suffered on echo farming. We fucking suffered a fucking shit ton. That's why I got to the point to where I started being that person that's like, I don't give a fuck about substats. Fuck substats. And you know, at that point, I'm going to make this joke, right? I'm going to make this fucking joke. The new generation coming into WUWA will never understand the pain of echo farming. The new generation of players that comes in the next couple of months to a year is not going to realize how hard it was to play Wuthering Waves back at 1.0. Like, when you hear them start bitching a little bit here and there about certain things, it's like, dude, you should have been around from 1.0 days, because WUWA since 2.0 and since my return right now has been absolutely a fucking breeze. You have no idea how fucking amazing this fucking flying ability is in general. We were bitching for mounts over fucking flying, and then they added flying. Like, I think someone should do a video on that, to be completely fucking honest. I think someone like Saintontas should do a fucking video on that. The progression of WUWA and how fucking easy it has become over the fucking goddamn last year. But then he'll probably make some kind of facts being like, oh, WUWA is still, you know, some kind of a complicated mess of some sort, when it's really not. I mean, let's be honest. The fucking true fucking endgame used to be the echo sets. Was farming for the proper echo sets every single fucking day, using your 240 wave plates every fucking day, and praying that you would get at least one good fucking echo. What's the point of flying when you can teleport? Technically, it's faster than teleporting in a lot of cases. Unless I'm going clear across the other side of the fucking map. Flying there, by the time I do something like this, because you got a loading screen. So by the time, in general, I want to go to where this is at over here. And I'm talking, and I'm going to say like mobile and such. By the time they come here, and sometimes in general, sometimes it's just easier to fucking do flying. It's just faster to do flying sometimes. Faster or easier, to be completely honest. On mobile, I know that you can wait there for a good couple of seconds. So that by the time I'm like right fucking here, I can just fucking fly right over to the fucking area and just be done. Hell, remember when fucking teleporting in WUWA 1.0, you only could go to fucking waypoints? Now you can go straight to a fucking boss and be in his arena, first frame. I mean, I can just come here now, do this. I just don't get teleported near the fucking boss. Like, I don't get teleported over here to a fucking beacon, right? I get teleported right to the fucking boss's den. That's just like I said like a while back. This fucking tool right here is completely fucking useless. This was only designed for lazy fucking people. That's really what this is only designed for. Who did not want to bother to change out their fucking teams to put a character that they got for free to do the shooting puzzles. That this right here, the biggest L tick I've ever had, according to a lot of people, is how fucking I kept saying that this is not necessary. Like, I would rather them fix echoes or do other things before they have ever implemented this motherfucking thing right here. And everybody's, oh, you never played Nier Automata and shit like this. You don't understand how cool that is. I was like, I don't care. Because unlike you motherfuckers who's bitching about the fucking shooting fucking puzzles, because you have to change over to Mortefe or fucking Shikshay, whatever the fuck her name is, to fucking do the shit. You guys are fucking just being lazy as shit for a fucking puzzle that's gonna take you less than fucking 2 seconds to fucking complete. Since then, WUWA has become so fucking easy. It's been so fucking casualized that, again, new players need to be very fucking thankful for the fucking shit that's been implemented in here. You know, you actually hit a point there, Daniel, that I'm going to make I'm going to actually make this point here. Okay? You're making a point right now. I think flying has a lot to do with this problem, to be completely honest. I really think flying has a lot to do with this problem. Mobs. World mobs. Right? In fucking 2.0, I legitimately feel that there is less world mobs than in 1.0. Like when you're searching for echoes and such and you're flying around and such, you'll see like the wolves like right there and everything, but it's not as abundant. And the world kind of feels more dead in that regards than 1.0, because in 1.0, all of this land here, when we were traveling it, it's like every single corner you go to, from here there's enemies, here there's enemies, here there's enemies. Like, it is filled the brimstone with different fucking echoes. Fucking a good spot to go see this and is like Sea of fucking Flames right here. Like, it is abundant to how many enemies, and it makes it feel more alive. Like, it always had this natural environment. And in 2.0, there's not many echo types, and majority of echo types you're gonna meet really is more or less like it feels like in specific locations completely. You run into less echoes to farm, because we used to fucking travel the fucking land, you know, like fucking Pokemon. Gotta catch them all, motherfucker. And we used to fucking run the lands to go catch echoes and everything. And 2.0, and I think flying is the real reason why this happened. It just feels like they're only in specific areas, not just all across the map. Where I used to be just able to fucking run across the majority of the fucking area, and then like in 2 seconds, I would meet more and more echoes. I'd fucking kill an echo patch. 2 seconds later, there'd be another echo patch. Which kind of gave it, you know, more like, hey, these enemies are across the fucking place. You would have the fucking lizards that would actually fucking roam around, it seemed like, in a herd. Here, it feels like they want to beautify more of the world and say, fuck the world's ecosystem. To which, one of the biggest complaints I had about Breath of the Wild before Genshin, and the reason why I didn't play it, because I played it for a little bit, but the reason why I stopped playing it after a while, and the same problem that I have with Genshin Impact is the fact that this is the problem. This right here is the exact fucking problem, is that the world itself does not feel as alive as 1.0 did. Because I made a video, like, dude, I don't know how long that video is. That video is like one of the first videos I made about the reason why I like Wuthering Waves over Genshin, is the fact that the world itself, in terms of the wolves, the bears, the echoes in general, the enemies themselves, including the NPCs and everything else that's just roaming around, watching them fucking kill rabbits and shit like this, attacking one another, different things. The world felt alive in 1.0. The world in 2.0 just feels like a High School Musical that's very fucking beautiful, but has no feeling. I feel like in general, it is. I'm expecting an apple pie, like WUWA 1.0 was an apple pie with lots of filling, and I'm expecting the same thing in 2.0, and then my mother fucking gives me a fucking pie that has half the fucking filling of fucking apples in it than it used to. And I got shortchanged. And I think, again, the main reason behind that is because they really want you to focus on the mechanic of flying. Which, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But, like, from looking at it right here, I see one fucking thing of echoes. In fucking Wuthering Waves itself, I would honestly fucking see probably, you know, over there a fucking patch of echoes, and over there a patch of echoes, over there a patch of echoes, not just them. I would see echoes walking up and down the fucking road. I would see fucking Scar's fucking men, the fucking thing, the NPCs walking up and down the road and shit, you know, like there would be life to it. Like, that's why, like I'm saying, what made Wuthering Waves 1.0 what I really liked about the game versus what it is now, they've taken a lot out of it. You don't notice it because you're, again, the new generation of players. You're not going to notice this because you adapt to what's happening on the screen. Someone's taking a pair of keys with the flying ability, for example, shaking it in front of you, and you're like at awe. You're like, oh my god, I can fly, this is incredible, oh my god, this is amazing. And I'm the type of person that's like, yeah, it's great, but what happened to all the things that, you know, I loved about 1.0? Why does it feel like it got dumbed down? And then the answer is, oh, by the way, take a look at this. Isn't this cool? Now you get to modify echo shit and everything. Okay. Like, dude, I don't even go hunting echoes no more. I just go to a tacit field and just go collect them from a tacit field. Because what's the point? What's the point of any more going hunting an echo down? Like, don't get me wrong, we're gonna see this area, all this right here. All of this is quite fucking beautiful. but it does not feel as alive as our previous installments. This felt alive. All of this feels alive. Fuck, even Black Shores felt more alive and more, and like there was more around it in the world economy than Resonators. Fuck, I don't even know what the fuck you want to fucking call this other fucking area. I don't like going to this fucking area. Where is it? Oh, how about I go to Resonators, right? This fucking area here? Oh, God. You were talking about this, Rose. Oh, God. With all the flying and everything else, there's no clear fucking one fucking path and shit like this. This is all built around flying. I mean, that's great for flying area. It's just made for flying, but still. This is a fucking nightmare. I hated this area. I fucking hated it. It wouldn't have been as bad if it would have been for this fucking shit right here. These fucking goddamn gravity fucking calibrators. It wouldn't have been as fucking bad if it would have been for that shit. Because I need to farm Zanny's echoes from there, especially this one. This one right here I needed to farm. And that was the area to go farm it at. You know how I fucking got this motherfucker? You know how I got him? I'll tell you exactly how the fuck I got him. Right here. That's how I got him. I said, fuck that shit. I said, fuck fucking Gravity Falls over there. I'll fucking go do this instead. And hope to God that I'll get the echo here. And sure as shit, I got the fucking echo from here. I'm not gonna waste, but yeah, I got it from here. No issues. Remember, and let me put it this way, Dazzle Fields now are fucking even faster than they ever used to be. That's my echo farming. By the time the new character comes out and the new echo set comes out, I'll be probably just fucking seeing which one of the fucking Dazzle Fields has the fucking shit. And I'm just gonna be running that shit. I'll put 1,000 fucking wave plates in there, just fucking kill it, fucking 40 sometimes, get the echo XP, everything else, and run those echoes. Because again, farming echoes is no longer fucking hard in this game, and her fucking set's gonna be easy as shit. Instead of my ass having to go find all the fucking echoes and everything, nah, I'll just do whatever the fuck the echo set is in a Dazzle Field and be done. Shit, I even think I got fucking boxes of unborn echoes. Elite, obtain. Oh no, I used them already. I got like those fucking things. I got whatever. I don't care. Again, WUWA's not a hard game. And I would fight Saintontas on his own fucking platform. Against him, I would fight fucking Saintontas in fucking public on anyone's fucking platform. On my own fucking platform. To fucking tell me that I'm wrong about that. That WUWA is still a fucking hard game. Farming's fucking easier. But battles have gotten easier. In general, fucking power creep's been here. Like WUWA's changes has not been drastic enough to legitimately say this is a different game than anything else. Like I said, I feel like in a lot of cases we've gained so much, but we have lost so much. That I honestly feel that WUWA itself has gained a personality and lost its identity that it was trying to establish. That its new identity versus what it originally had. Shit, I challenge anybody to fucking tell me that I'm wrong about that one. Because I would like to figure out how the fuck I'm wrong about that. What time is it? I think I might get a drink. Yeah. They've made the game much easier. It's more chilled. It's no longer pressured. I mean, I think that's the best way to fucking take it. No, I think it's a great change. That's why I said, like, the new generation can bitch all the fuck they want about shit and shit. Oh, it's much lesser. I'm just saying that the new generation, them bitching about echo farming, they can go kiss my ass. They don't know shit about echo farming. Exactly. That's what I got so surprised about with Zanny. I didn't have to fucking actually farm it. The game just fucking gave it. My new Chang Li echoes. The game just gave it. So I'm looking at my phone real quick on some shit. Come get me, boo-boo. I'm sitting up here on a fucking ceiling. What the fuck wrong with you? I'm on the roof of a building.
From the north of the steel witch roar, she walks alone from the blood-soaked shore. 8 feet tall, eyes carved from flame. Every warrior knows her name. Dream of man, nightmare divine. Blade like fate on a butcher's line. One swing, skywings fly. The gods retreat from her empire.
Here comes the Zelda bitch, burning skies at her twitch.
Clouds ignite when her sword is kissed. She's the sentinel, the apocalypse. Velvet, ain't no ray she can't eclipse. Power creep, she'll break that myth.
Okay, I guess he really wants to hit. Let's go.
One glance turns your spine to moss. She knows he'll don't break, don't speak. She hits kings before they peak. No nerve can gauge her flame. She rewrites the damn endgame. Slay the destruction, queen of pain. March to war, scream her name.
Pop all the shit. Let's go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. I mean, I'm just standing on a fucking roof of a fucking building. He fucking spawns out of nowhere and says, I want to fuck you up. Now, this echo, I'm not gonna lie, this echo right here is actually one of the only echoes that I probably do not really seem to care too much. I don't know. I find that some of these, especially in Tower Versa, they were a little bit fucking tankier than I would expect. Man, it's not bad. It's just, I just feel like they're really, really fucking tanky. That's what the fuck you do. I've already fought all the fucking type of holograms today. We're just sitting here talking now and just waiting for fucking the next fucking bullshit to happen. I would have figured though I would have a little bit more content still left to fucking do.
Still can't touch the 8 foot. Tiny claws, big disaster. Wings too small, but he's moving faster. Rolling chaos, tail like a bat, head first to the ground. Imagine that. He ain't flying, he ain't wise. No thoughts bouncing in them eyes. Draconic doom with a vacant stare. Breaks the laws of physics without a care. Small dragon, retarded dragon. Spin
I mean, I guess we'll see. I love being in a fucking bubble bath, fully fucking clothed.
No spell books, no ancient lore, just blunt force trauma and a fractured floor. Headbutt, hurricane, breeze, pure fail. Yeeted your team with his noodle tail. He coming in hot.
Oh, people are gonna fucking skip her. They're already talking about it. And again, like we had that conversation, I would not skip her. if you're a person who's spending money in the game, she's a non-skippable. Your F2P, yeah, I guess it's skippable. I mean, I think you could, like, F2P wise, you could skip her, go for the other one, and then for a rerun, you can come back to her. But if you're spending money, nah, fuck no. Spend the fucking money.
Dark forces be on guard.
For GN, it might be a downgrade, but for the new girl, for Amazon, it's not. It's going to unlock a hell of a big potential. Hey, buddy. You okay, buddy? You seem angry, buddy. Buddy, you seem angry. What's going on? Did you not get your Wheaties today? I am so sorry. No one's been feeding you the way they should be. I get it. Hold on. Let's feed you. You'll have a good day. I guess that's just your stuff for now. I'll probably play Smash Legends off stream. Probably hold back on doing anything Wuthering Waves related right now on streaming wise for the next couple of days. Wait for what? 3 days? Go back in 3 days. Just do my dailies and then come back really streaming in 3 days from now when new content's here. I'm a bear. I'm a bear. I don't want to lose this form right now. Oh, come on, game. The bear can only jump straight up. He can't jump fucking on an arch. Kind of sucky. If you like the character, you buff the character. It's like I like Zani. It makes perfect sense. You don't like the character, then don't get the character. So. If you want to get a fucking 8-foot tall fucking Amazon bitch to fucking be sucking on your woo-woo, hey, she's good for it. But I'm calling it. I'll be back probably later tonight or some shit, but I'll probably be playing something else because I want to play, because there's nothing to do for the next couple of days. We can talk about WUWA, but we're just going to be playing something else. I got work in the morning, so I got to get ready for that. I'll chat with y'all later.